Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The Sacramento Kings have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Clippers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. This should be a good one, and 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA playoffs. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside on the perimeter, LaVine and DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Slim, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. And for the Clippers, the pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Harden and Beal are the backcourt, and it's Leonard in at the 3. So the Clippers win the tip. LaVine against Beal. Collins looking around. Collins a screen on LaVine. Beal drives in, and good that time.
Assertive play from Beal going right into the defense.
Here is Slim. Outside, Sabonis. Inside. Here's Slim, and that comes off the assist by LaVine.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
And that one is good from Zubac.
And we've seen Beal improve as a playmaker over the years. That's a nice pass.
Here's Slim. No good from outside. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possession.
Here's Slim, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Slim's got his second bucket of the game to go. Beal against LaVine. Collins a screen on LaVine. From downtown, rebound by the Kings. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been... Clippers leading by 12, and we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp of getting through to the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored 64 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one. How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Slim. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Here's Beal. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Zubac, defended by Sabonis. That one good for 2. 10 points for Ivica Zubac.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Harden, following the missed shot by Sabonis. Can he keep it going? And again, the Clippers good for 2.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Here is Slim. He's got 11. A fader. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Now, here's Collins. Left side, Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Slim. Good on the three-point shot. Slim's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Screen by Zubac. Collins passes to Zubac, and he banks in the layup. And that's 12 points for Ivica Zubac.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Slim. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Slim's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Sacramento. And Beal kicks to Harden. Gets it done inside.
The defense not putting up any fight. Harden inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Slim. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Slim's got 21 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here is Slim. He's got 21. Outside, Sabonis. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Kings on D, trailing here by 8. Harden with a screen on Levine. Beal from long range. Rebound by the Kings. Slim's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Levine that time on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the dunk by Zubac.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Here's Slim. Oh my goodness, the slam! And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Leonard. 19 points in the game. Outside Collins. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Sacramento. And so Collins nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Leonard inside. He's covered by Westbrook. 2 points. That one goes. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Zubac, a screen on Levine. Zubac with it. Now guarded by Slim. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Slim, and that one is stuffed right through.
Mr. Triple-Double himself doing what he does best. Westbrook's assists are expected.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. Harden outside. Zubac with the screen for Harden. A 3-ball. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Leonard, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Slim, again, Sacramento.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Outside Collins. Leonard against DeRozan. Zubac to screen on DeRozan. 9 feet out. No good from Zubac.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Westbrook.
He's got moves in close. There's a reason Westbrook likes to get in there.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here is Slim. He has 29. Now Levine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bradley Beal picks one up.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
And that one misses. Ball's checked in for John Collins. Good on the second free throw. LA has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what a great sell from Beal. He got his defender guessing with that pump fake and gets to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Beal.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Slim. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Leonard. Floats one up. It's hauled in by the Kings. Slim's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For the lead. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Leonard shrugs off the contact and hits.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here is Slim. He's covered by Leonard. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. And he hits it to tie the game up. Sabonis has got 6 points in the quarter. Outside Leonard. Connects in the foul line jumper. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
In a wise move, to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Garrett Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for James Harden. Then for the Kings, Keegan Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Malik Monk in for Levine. Here is Slim. He's got 32. Monk, the pass to Slim. Sabonis, a screen on Leonard. Shot clock at 5 for the lead. Sabonis, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Leonard. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
We're seeing the offensive side of Kawhi tonight. One of the all-time great two-way players.
Westbrook, a screen on Leonard. Down low. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And so here are the Clippers after the Kings pick up 2. Paul with the bucket.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
27 seconds left to play in the third.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Beal against Murray. Jones with the screen on Murray. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Harden outside. They get it again. And Collins is right there. And the Clippers lead by 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here is Slim. In the corner, it's Monk. Pass to Slim. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside Leonard. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Dunn. Outside Leonard. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
The Kings trail by 9. Here's Slim. Hands it from downtown. Slim's got 37.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Outside Leonard from the stripe. Slim pulls it in. Slim's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And finished off by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Done outside. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 31 points.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Here's Slim again, Sacramento.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to Paul. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 6 assists here tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Slim. Connects from three-point range. Slim's got 42 in the game.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Outside Leonard. Basket counts. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here is Slim. He's guarded by Collins. Slim. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Nobody near Leonard. Another one falls to the Clippers.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Chris Dunn. And Beal subbed in for James Harden. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Murray. And Levine subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Leonard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 37.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here is Slim. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Beal. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. Slam. Good.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only one miss against his 6 mates.
Leonard looking over the floor. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Slim. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Bounce pass from Paul. Outside Beal. An easy 2 points on the layup. Beal's got 19 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Slim. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Slim's got the lead up to 1 now for Sacramento. And here is Paul. A 3 from Leonard. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
James Harden, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And a change for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Monk. Harden the pass to Beal. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy route.
LaVine is screen on Collins. Fades. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here is Slim. Sabonis is screen on Collins. Outside, Sabonis. Here is Slim. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Harden dishes to Beal. Leonard on the wing. Kawhi with the flush.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Here's Slim. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Beal. On the wing, Harden. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento's gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Outside DeRozan. Here is Slim. He's guarded by Collins. From 12 feet. That does not go.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
The shot misses.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here is Slim. Sabonis is screen on Beal. Sabonis outside. Shot clock at 6. Here is Slim. Zubac defending. Cleared away by Leonard. Now Beal. Collins a screen on Sabonis. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Here is Slim. Sabonis outside. He drills the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
LaVine against Beal. Zubac a screen on LaVine. Leonard! Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Collins setting the pick for Beal. Here's Collins. Harden outside. Launches it. Cream from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here is Slim. Sabonis is screen on Collins. Sabonis outside. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Beal.
Giant basket by Beal. When his team needs him to step up, he delivers.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jacks up a three. Good. That's another bucket.
And he now owns third place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He's trying to keep them grounded. He told them to focus on the task at hand. He said, quote, drown out the noise and let's play our game. This one has that playoff atmosphere. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Zubac, a screen on Levine. Beal misses the three. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Hit the three, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Outside Collins. Leonard fires. Takes advantage. That J is good.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
To take the lead. Good. Another from three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
The Kings leading. Here is Slim. Connects again.
And he continues to move the needle, breaking his own record for the second highest points total in a playoff game. This man is on a mission.
He is a man on a mission. He just keeps... Oh,
Nice finish. Huge game for Beal. This is what Bradley Beal does. Puts up big scoring total.
And again for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. This guy is clutch. Now Levine.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And Levine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Martin with it. Beal outside. Leonard. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Sabonis. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Leonard. Puts it up from 15, and it misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
3 minutes gone now here in overtime. LaVine outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Clippers trail by 4. Now here's Beal. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Okay, we see Sabonis making a stand defensively.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Sabonis is screen on Collins. Sabonis outside. Here is Slim. Zubac defending. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Collins a screen on LaVine. Beal. Missed on the 3.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Schroeder against Hart. And another steal for him.
Again and again, he finds a way.
And good. He hits it again.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single-game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? Oh, connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
12 triples, putting it neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Here's Beal. Harden outside. Puts it up. And he misses the J. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. 23 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And now we've got the intentional foul. John Collins, first personal foul. Second penalty. Shooting for second one. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Los Angeles calls timeout. 19 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Right side, Leonard. And again!
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the score. And what a response from these incredible fans. So in tune with the game and what he's accomplished.
He's got the franchise record for points in a playoff game. He is going off when it matters most. the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so the Sacramento Kings have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. Tell us what's going through your mind right now.
It's all about me. Nah, mostly I'm just happy I could go above and beyond for my teammates. Oh, and all y'all sitting at home right now, you never know what you'll see at an NBA game. So get some tickets. Come on out, especially if your boys is in town, because we're going to put on a show for you.
Thanks a lot, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invincible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!
A remarkably gutsy game from MP as he shakes off injury to lead his team to a series-clinching victory. I'm told the team is not worried about his status moving forward, and MP himself has said he's good to go for the conference final.